9 games of hoops on a Monday night. There was two 2-point games, one 1-point game, and one Jokic season high in scoring. We'll get into it all. My name is Shlomo Stark,
My name is Levi Jacob.
and this is the daily basketball recap in 15 minutes or less. Levi, Giannis. Let's start with Giannis. Game of the day. The Bucks beat the Pacers 117 to 115. Giannis Antetokounmpo made a 17-foot buzzer-beating jumper to give the Bucks the win. If you're the Pacers right now, you've got to be so bummed. Like, I don't think it's healthy to go from like where they were 2 minutes before Tyrese Halliburton got hurt in Game 7 to where they are now. Like,
Yeah.
2 minutes before Halliburton got hurt, every Pacer fan was like, their thought was, we might actually win. That's what they were all thinking. Now we're going to win. Now we might actually win this thing. One of the greatest underdog stories ever. To From that to Tyrese Halliburton getting hurt, to losing the championship, to losing Miles Turner, to losing half their other players right now, and starting off the season 1-6, capping off a Giannis buzzer beater on the team that Miles Turner was traded to. Ooh,
I'm going to double down. I feel like even more so, it's probably really difficult for the Pacers not to be like, hey, there's like 3 really high-end talent guys in this draft. Do we just nosedive and just like re-up for next season? You know,
that's a scary Pacers team, by the way.
very, very, very scary.
Yeah, so you're saying maybe that's not doubling down. That's saying like there's a sliver of hope. I'm like, hey, we're punting on this season, similar to like what should have happened with James Wiseman, right? Like the Warriors had like one bad season amidst like a dynasty, and it's like, wait, are they just now going to get the second pick? And they messed up on it, but like, imagine that was Anthony Edwards' draft, right?
Yeah.
Like, imagine they got the first pick, and now it's just been like Curry and Edwards. Like, it's
You don't
not
even have
that.
to. You don't have to go that far. Imagine if they took Tyrese Halliburton
Well, that's different. Meaning, like that you could
or
always say about
LaMelo.
everything, or the mellow, yeah, whatever it is. Meaning, there's like that. But I'm saying the same thing could happen to the Pacers now. Of like, we've had a great run, and yeah, there is some hope there. Um, but Giannis has now led the Bucks to 5-2. Like on the Bucks side, like he's good. Like are they the number one in the East? I think they are, right? I don't think anyone in the East has ever
No,
been
I
the
think they're
better.
tied.
Okay, same thing. Number one or two.
Yeah,
They're
yeah, yeah.
tied for one. But like no one has a better record in the East than them, right? Where I
I don't
guess
think so.
technically like the Bulls and Sixers are 5-1 and they're 5-2. So
Oh, okay,
technically they
fine.
do have better records. But anyway, the Bucks are a scary team. Giannis is a scary guy. And they might go. We were all talking about trading Giannis and the deadline. They might go the other way of like, hey, can we get Zion at the deadline?
I hope that they don't do that. I really hope they don't do that.
Whatever. Anyone else available? Can we get Jalen Brown at the deadline?
Ja,
Jalen Brown.
I feel like Derek White is a better fit, but yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Like meaning like they could really be
They can
trying
make
to.
moves. Like
Yeah.
they can make moves the other way. Anyway, I'm excited about the Bucks. Next, Utah beats Boston 105-103. Yusuf Nurkic, not too many buzzer beaters in his career, makes a last-second putback to lift the Jazz past the Celtics 105-103. The Jazz overcame a double-digit second-half deficit, and Keontae George scored a season-high 31 points. Lauri Markkanen added 20 points. The Celtics could have tied it, but Jaylen Brown was called for a foul on the inbounds play. Boston challenged, unsuccessful. And then Just, just, just so impressive.
Yeah, I think this is exactly the season that they wanted, to be honest with you.
Who's
I
that?
think that they don't the Celtics. I think that they don't want to openly tank, and if they can make every night a fighting chance, this is kind of the mixture that they want of things and still get a good draft pick. And on the flip side, I think that the Jazz are they're getting good contributions across the board from different players on different nights. Will Hardy's system looks like it's going well, but I don't think that this game was a telling of that because I don't think that this Boston's team is really they're not great. They're, they're not a great
Ready?
team.
I want you to predict this right now. Who is going to finish with a better record this season? Boston or Utah? Utah is
Utah.
3-4. Boston's 3-5. You think
I'm giving
Utah will
Utah
have
for
a
that.
better record than Boston? I think Boston will have a better record than Utah, but
I have a question.
let's push
How
this.
many seasons has it been that Jaylen Brown has played a full season? I don't think it's many, especially at this point in his career. He's got like a lot of little knick-knack injuries, and he
But
doesn't.
Josh Minot is ready. Why not? Josh Minot is the T silent Minot.
I've heard it seven, like Kylie Minogue. I've heard it like seven different ways at this point in my life. So
Yeah.
I don't. I
Anyway,
have no idea with him.
he's ready. He's waiting for that Jaylen Brown injury. He's just like, put me in, coach. Well, he's getting minutes anyway. Not put me in, coach. Finished with 2 points, 6 rebounds, 15 minutes. Next, we spent too much time on those two games. We have to run through some others. The Miami Heat beat the Los Angeles Clippers 120 to 119. Bam scored 25 points. The Heat hold off the Clippers, and even though they had like the Clippers had this, the Clippers had a really good first half, but Miami just had a very, very good third quarter where they just outscored them 37 to 24, and they were able to kind of fly through that and beat the Clippers. Um, James Harden and Kawhi Leonard. It's just funny that this is like a duo now. Like I'm just watching. Like I'm not. I don't remember. Have we? This is the first time we've just been like every night. It's just them two. Is this the first time we've really like done this from the beginning of the season of just like I've now seen 6 games in a row to start a season of Kawhi Leonard and James Harden being teammates. Right? That's never happened before, right?
Well, yeah. Also because Kawhi doesn't always play.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying. This is the first time I
yes,
know why. I'm saying yeah.
yes, yes,
I'm
yes, yes,
saying this is
yes.
the first time. This is the first time it's happened, and the results are kind of what I thought it'd be. They're 500. Like they're 3-3, and like some games are close. Like yeah,
I think Tyler is also messing with the adjustments as far as who's playing what around who. So I think that they will get better as time goes on. Like the first game of the season was not great. I think they'll round into form, but also I'm loving Bam right now. I think he's doing great. I'm proud of him. This is like the year that like we've been like all waiting for like Bam. Like I think he has a next step. Like he's showing that there's a next step.
yeah. Let's see. Let's see it, Bam. And Zubats had 9 points and 18 rebounds. I love Zubats.
He's incredible. He's incredible.
Next, Denver beats the Kings 130 to 124. Jokic scores a season high, like I mentioned in the intro, 34 points. He also had 14 assists, 7 rebounds, 14 of 22 shooting. He's just a legend. All 5 starters scored in double digits, as did Bruce Brown, former and current Nugget. The Kings, on the other hand, they scored 124 points, and all 5 of them also scored in double digits. And so did 2 guys on the bench, Drew Eubanks and Keon Ellis, not Keontae, Keon Ellis. And Westbrook led them in scoring for the first time this season. So your guy, Russell Westbrook, way to lead him to a 6 point loss. Way to go. Good job by you, Westbrook. Any thoughts before I move on to the other games?
Jamal Murray played well.
Yeah,
That's
he
all.
did. Next, LA beats Portland 123 to 115. No LeBron, no Reeves, no Luca, no problem. DeAndre Ayton said, ball me. Just ball me. Give me the ball in the paint. Let me use my tuchus, and I will just pump these guys up. I don't even like, yeah, Denny played well, but the Portland's center, do you know what that is without looking?
It's either Klingon or Williams.
Wow, you're good. You got their bench. Yeah, it's Donovan Clingan. Listen, like he's no match for the great DeAndre Ayton.
Well, he didn't get neither of them got played in the last few minutes, which is having me believe that maybe Thiago Splitters still has contact with Chauncey Billups. Maybe.
Thiago Splitter, the Spurs center from like 2014.
Yeah, he's their coach.
Thiago Splitter's coaching Portland. I thought Chauncey
Yeah,
Billups was doing it from jail.
from prison.
I had no idea. I thought he was like phone coaching. No way. The guy LeBron posterized in the 2013 finals, 2012, no, yeah, 2013, no, 2012 finals. That guy is the coach? Wow. I did not know that. The only time that I ever thought, I only think of him in terms of like being like him and Boris Diaw and like that Chevra. Just wow, I did not know that. I did not. I had
Him
no.
and Boris Diaw.
Why have I never wondered if Chauncey Billups is in jail? Who's coaching Portland? Like it's such a good thing for me to know.
Also, to be fair, I don't know
Um,
if he's in jail. I think he's just like,
Whatever.
you
He's
know,
arrested. He's dealing with the jail thing. I don't know. I don't want to get into the ankle brace. I don't know what they do. Whatever. He's dealing with some personal things that involve some prison time.
like you don't think that would constitute a sick day? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he's like he can coach. Like he's not like like he's like he gives a call to like. But I didn't realize Tiago was like the interim guy. That just did not hit my news feed. Good job. Good job by you, Tiago. Well, bad job because you lost, but maybe play big guys at the end. Yeah, you're right about that, Levy. What's up with the Lakers having like what's wrong with Luca? Why does he keep sitting?
I think that was like, I think they're trying to play it safe with him. I think they're really trying to play it safe with him for
What's going
some
on with
reason.
him? Is he hurt? Is he fine?
No, he was hurt. Remember, like he had like
It was like
his,
two games. It was like meaning I don't understand. They're 6-2. Every time Luka's played, he's been phenomenal. But Luka's not playing. Like it's like Ja last year. Like I never understood when Ja played and when he didn't. It was like, well, what's going on with Luka? Is he hurt or not?
well, I wonder if it's like a thing of like team style. Like they know that the Blazers are like very physical, so
So
like I
load
wonder if like they
management.
want to.
So load management.
Well,
Uh,
he's 26. You know, he's getting up there.
it's
Just
really
kidding.
ridiculous. Lakers are 6-2. Lakers are 6-2. I don't know how they win these games without
What's
their
ridiculous that they
stars.
won? Right. It's
Like,
nuts.
like I don't really get it. Anyway, next, Detroit beats Memphis 114-106. Kay Cunningham, 33 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. Isaiah Stewart, really nice game. 26 points, 14 rebounds, 9 of 18 shooting. Uh, this Pistons team, I've decided about them is they're like I never know it. They're the good bad team or the bad good team. Whichever one is like nicer for you, you could call them that. Of like they are going to have moments this season where you're like, oh, I like this team a lot. I really like see the stuff here. But like when it comes down to it, they're just not going to be a contender. They're not. I
I
know
don't
because
know.
you're a believer in them, but I don't buy them. Like they're 5-2. They have a good record. I just don't like. I can't buy in. Like Isaiah Stewart is not doing this in the playoff game.
No, he's definitely not. But
So I'm
this
like,
is also
okay, great
because
job. Like good win. Like it's a good win
But this
against
is
the
also because
Grizzlies. Like
the Grizzlies don't have like they don't have big man depth right now. Everyone's injured.
okay, like I'm saying that's what I'm saying. It's a great win against the Grizzlies, and they're gonna have moments like this where you're like Isaiah Stewart, is he Shaq? And it's like, no, he's not Shaq, and no, they're not gonna go deep in the playoffs, and like it's good, they're good. They're gonna lose in the first round if they play if they play like the Knicks or the Cavs, or they'll lose in the second round if they.
I can't tell you that the Knicks are looking much better right now. To be fair,
Hey, we'll get to them where they destroyed the Wizards.
the Wizards.
We'll get to them. Next, Houston beats Dallas 110-102. Şengün is awesome. Amon Thompson's awesome. This team, like, they basically just Jason Kidd was kind of like, I can't figure out who shouldn't score, so I'm just going to double whoever has the ball, and maybe that'll work. And then like Josh Okogie was like, yes, yes. Like the game plan was like get the ball to Josh Okogie, which when it worked, it worked. Like he finished with 2 points, 3 rebounds, and 0 for 5. The problem is if you double, it doesn't always end up at Josh Okogie's hands. But the goal was like, listen, if we don't let Durant have it, and we don't let Amon Thompson have it, and we don't let Şengün have it, and we don't let Tari Eason have it, Josh Okogie's gonna miss. But it wasn't that simple.
Yeah. There's not
Did
many,
you?
to be honest with you, there's not many notes that I have on this game. It just, like, I just feel like the Mavericks are a little bit dumpster fire right now. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Last two games we're gonna bunch together. Uh, as I'm doing now until one of them impressed me. Minnesota beats Brooklyn 125-109. They're 0-7, and New York beats Washington 119-102. Both those teams, and this is what I'll say about the Knicks and Timberwolves. It now seems like I don't know how Washington got a win, honestly. Who'd they beat again? Let me look. They're 1-6. The Nets are 0-7. The Wizards beat the Mavericks. Okay, the Mavericks are terrible. But every team, when they play the Wizards and when they play the Nets, you just have exactly what you want your team to look like. Towns scored season high 33 points. You've been talking about how you want Towns to score more. He just gave you his season high. Um, and for Minnesota, Randall had a triple double, but DiVincenzo, they needed him to get more involved. He finished with 25 points. McDaniel's points, like everything you want your ideal team to looks like always happens when you play this team. I refuse to recap these games anymore until unless one of them upsets and something happens, and that's really that.
Right. I would say, as a compliment to Julius Randle, I think that he's had quite a career compared to what he was projected to be. And my second note on that is I really would like them to get help next to Anthony Edwards. That's all. Like, he just needs a secondary star already. Give him a real star. Come on.
What's up with all the stars being hurt? I don't know why Edwards isn't playing. Oh, before we go, I was about to end this. Like there was a rhetorical question about my stars being hurt. You're not supposed
Yes,
to
yes,
answer
yes.
me why everyone's getting
No,
hurt.
I'm
You before we go, you told me offline to remind you about a Zion idea. We're not going to wait for a Pelicans game for that. You just have an idea, and I'd love to hear it.
okay. Tell me a player in the league that screams Sacramento King more than Zion Williamson.
I really would be so sad if he went there.
Same.
It would be the
But
same thing.
yes,
So why do you want that? Or you
it's not
don't
that
want that?
not that I want it. I'm saying what player screams more Sacramento King than Zion Williamson? Like all the potential in the world, just flat on his face.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
Like
good call.
if they were like Ja and Zion meet up in Sacramento, now they could really be frisky. Like
Here's the thing: is I'll make your take better than
yeah.
what's the word? Like I'll
Spruce it up.
yeah, no, not spruce it up. Like yeah, spruce it up. There's like a word I'm looking for. Just give me like 10 seconds on air to think of this word.
I'm gonna leave all these 10 seconds in, by the way, just so you know. Refine it.
Be mechazik. There's no there's no word in English for this. I want to be mechazik your take. The the Kings and the Pelicans are a very similar um are very similar are very similar franchises in that they're disappointing. No one can succeed there, and no one ever will succeed there. Like the cities are like they're just like cursed, and it's less about Zion doing well in Sacramento, and more about like uh who's gonna do well. No one will succeed in Sacramento, and no one will succeed in New Orleans. Like your take would be like, who's more um you know, whatever, name a player. I can't think of a player like Zion. Like, who would do like if Ja went to the Pelicans, he would be just as like it would be just as bad. Anyway, great take. I agree with you. Kings are terrible. Pelicans are terrible. I really hope Zion goes to a competent franchise, and I hope that for Ja too. That was the daily basketball recap in 15 minutes or less. We'll over today. See how we do in editing. I want to thank you, Lady, for co-hosting, for producing, for believing in the Pistons you talked about today. That was nice. They need someone to believe in them. So funny, they're 5-2. Like probably a lot of people believe in them. I want to thank you, Max, for talking about my mic. Just like enough. We get it. We get it. You don't like the mic. Relax. I'm not. People can hear me. Okay. People can hear me. It's fine. Now I'm gonna get so many texts being like, "Oh, actually, I would notice that your mic." Guys, this is it. This is me. This is my voice. If you can't hear me, turn off the podcast. Okay? You can hear. All right?
Whoa.
Turn it off if you can't hear. I want to thank you for listening. I'll see you around.